love is messy, unpredictable, and sometimes the most cinematic thing life gives us. Today, we're diving into 5 films that capture romance in the most unexpected ways. Number 5, Love Divided, 2024. Let's start with the most recent of the bunch. Love Divided is one of those movies that feels modern yet timeless. It tells the story of 2 people who can't stand each other at first, forced into a situation that keeps them connected. Think of it as a romantic comedy with a spark of realism, the kind that doesn't rely on overused cliches, but instead makes you reflect on how love can sneak into your life even when you least expect it. What makes it shine is the chemistry between the leads. You know those films where you can literally feel the tension through the screen? This is one of them. It's witty, sharp, and deeply relatable. Watching it feels like being a fly on the wall in someone's most private emotional battle. Number 4, Crazy About Her, 2021. Now, here's a film that surprised me in the best way. Crazy About Her is not your regular romantic comedy. The story kicks off with an unexpected one-night encounter that spirals into something bigger. The catch, the woman he's fallen for lives in a psychiatric hospital. This premise could have gone wrong if handled insensitively, but the film does the opposite. It humanizes mental health while still being funny, lighthearted, and heartbreakingly honest. It's a mix of romance, comedy, and raw emotion, showing how love sometimes demands courage beyond what we imagine. What I personally love about Crazy About Her is how it balances humor with heavy themes. It's not preachy, but it leaves you thinking about love as an act of empathy and understanding. Few romantic comedies can make you laugh and tear up in the same breath. This one does. Number 3, Sounds Like Love, 2021. If you're into romance with a dash of drama and self-discovery, Sounds Like Love is your film. Adapted from the novel by Elizabeth Benavent, it follows Maka, a young woman in Madrid trying to figure out her career, friendships, and of course, her love life. Enter her ex, the man who broke her heart, and suddenly, she's forced to confront everything she thought she left behind. What I find refreshing about this movie is how it doesn't glamorize heartbreak. It shows the real messy process of healing and moving on while still reminding us of the magnetic pull first loves can have. Plus, the soundtrack? Pure gold. Music is almost its own character here, guiding the emotions from scene to scene. Watching Sounds Like Love feels like catching up with a friend over coffee, listening to her vent about love and life, and secretly nodding because you've been there too. Number 2, 17, 2019. This one is a bit different. 17 isn't your traditional love story. It's about connection, family, and surprisingly, a dog. The film follows a teenager named Hector who escapes a detention center in search of a dog he bonded with. On the surface, it sounds simple, but the film layers in themes of reconciliation, growing up, and finding love in unexpected places. The heart of 17 lies in its tenderness. It reminds us that love isn't just romantic. It's the bond between brothers, the loyalty of a pet, and the courage to open up when the world feels hostile. It's heartfelt without being overly sentimental, and honestly, sometimes these are the films that stick with you the longest. Personally, I think 17 is a hidden gem. If you've ever needed a reminder that love comes in many forms, this film delivers it beautifully. Number 1, The Perfect Family, 2018. Finally, let's talk about The Perfect Family. This movie takes the idea of family, tradition, and expectations and throws it into a blender of humor and heart. At its core, it's about a conservative mother who believes she has the perfect family until her son introduces his girlfriend, whose free-spirited and unconventional lifestyle clashes with everything she stands for. The brilliance of The Perfect Family lies in how it uses comedy to expose prejudices and challenge the rigid boxes we sometimes put ourselves in. It's funny, sharp, and surprisingly touching. By the end, it leaves you questioning what perfect really means, especially when love and acceptance are at the center. This one stands out because it feels both universal and very specific. We've all dealt with family expectations, awkward introductions, and the struggle of being accepted for who we are. The Perfect Family takes those situations and makes them both hilarious and deeply moving. These 5 films prove that love on screen doesn't have to be predictable. From modern rom-coms to heartfelt dramas, they remind us that love, whether romantic, familial, or even between humans and animals, has infinite ways of unfolding. Love in cinema, much like love in real life, is messy, raw, and never fits into just one box. These films celebrate that truth, each in their own unique way. If you're in the mood to laugh, cry, and maybe even see pieces of your own life reflected back at you, these are the movies you don't want to miss. And that's our list for today. Love can be complicated, hilarious, painful, or transformative, but in the end, it always teaches us something. Keep exploring stories that move you, and never forget, sometimes the most imperfect love is the one that feels most real.